so defensive. We apologize in advance if anyone should find our show offensive. To Republicans and Democrats, Greens and Libertarians, we apologize to lumberjacks, morticians and librarians. We apologize to those of you who have a sense of style, and to anyone named Lyle. We apologize in advance. Excuse us if we're far too entertaining. We apologize in advance if the person next to you should start complaining. There's a lawyer, two people wearing pants. To anyone from Portugal, Australia, or France, we apologize for being here. We're glad you took a chance. Yes, we apologize in advance. And now, without further delay, we present to you just another high school musical. Just another high school musical.
Hi. I'll be right back. Don't give me that. You're in this as deep as I am. Deeper. Get out here. Now.
Hey. Hello. I am the assistant director, Brennan, and this is the stage manager, Evan.
Hi, we met earlier.
And we want to thank everyone for coming out to our play.
Musical.
I'm sorry, did you just say musical?
Yeah, so when you're ready with Fiddler on the Roof in Oklahoma on a carousel, you mean you don't know what play we're putting on?
Well, I thought you knew.
You're the assistant director.
You're the stage manager. Didn't you show up to rehearsal?
Well, no, I had that thing.
Oh, right, yeah. That date with that girl from Ponca with the hairy forehead.
She does not have a hairy forehead. She just has a very pronounced hairline. And plus, where were you at?
My grandmother died.
I've known you for like 6 years, and in that time you went through a dozen grandmothers.
I come from a big family.
It sounds a lot more like a cult.
Well, what's that?
It's a note from Miss Kiesberg.
What's it say?
My dearest students, how nice. The best of luck to you on tonight's show. I would like to say something positive to give you all some motivation, but the fact that none of you bothered to come to a single rehearsal prevents me from doing so. I imagine you have a packed house full of people on the brink of turning into an angry mob, so I've headed south for Mexico. The teacher you all know is dead and gone. I am now known as Muy Guapa, and I have decided to become a professional salsa dancer in Tijuana. Adios and good luck, you'll need it. Sincerely, Muy Guapa.
All right, very funny, Miss Kiesberg. Come on out. Where are you?
Brennan, I don't think she's coming back.
No, this has to be a joke.
It all makes sense now. I thought nothing of it at the time, but
But what?
I passed Miss Kiesbert heading out of town, blasting Ricky Martin's Living La Vida Loca, trying to drive and do the Macarena.
So she's finally done it. She's chasing her dreams. Godspeed, Miss Kiesbert, wherever you are.
Will you stop worrying about her? We have a show to put on.
What the heck was that? where's it coming from? Make it stop!
We'll just wing it. Open the curtain.
This is the opening song of our show.
What are the lyrics?
None of us know, but we will leave them up as we go, 'cause we haven't got a clue. It's the opening song of our show.
What am I playing? Where do I go?
Don't ask us what it's about, we don't know, 'cause we haven't got a clue. What were we thinking we should have rehearsed?
This production will stink worse than week old liverwurst.
Our chance of success is practically zero. Instead of rehearsing, I was playing Guitar Hero. How could we do it? We totally blew it. It's time we messed up. We really messed up, but the show must go on. We'll leave the challenge head on. It's time for a debut, but we haven't got a clue. Chorus line!
Which leg? Right, dummy! Okay. That's the right leg, Alex! Sorry.
Allison!
Oh, that's not my fault!
You both right into me.
No, my fault.
It's the opening song of our show. Sorry, no refunds, you don't get to go. Director left for Mexico, and we haven't got a clue. It's the opening song of our show. It's almost over, what do you know? Time to start our miserable show. We're apologetic, 'cause our show will be pathetic. We are on the brink of a performance that will stink. We're dazed and confused, and we don't know what to do. 'Cause we haven't got a clue. Jazz hands! And now on with the show. All right. So we kind of don't know what we're doing. So we got to what you got here? What you got?
I got a box full of old scripts, different classics that we've had to study over the past 4 years.
Okay.
We've got a whole stack here.
So we're just gonna have everyone learn what to do. Like, what are we doing here?
Oh. Melodrama. Oh, everybody get out here. Duh.
What do you have them do?
We're gonna learn scripts.
They can't learn an entire scene in just a few minutes.
We'll, wing it, improvise. Let's see here. Let's see here. Sorry, guys. Yeah. You know, you can run the show now. I'm done.
What? No. Everyone, get to learning those scripts. You heard the stage manager. We're gonna learn this scene if it's the last thing we've got.
We don't need Miss Keysburg.
Are you sure? Should we just like refund our money and just?
You hear me? Listen, the show's only as good as it's backstage. These people came for some entertainment, we're gonna give it to them. And now, ladies and gentlemen, join us as we walk down memory lane with some of the most classic and not so classic shows in history.
Now? Okay. When one thinks of Western theater, one thinks of the greats, Shakespeare, Beckett, Stoppard, and Albee. But to get to these classic contemporary works, you have to wade through 5,000 years of history first. Wait, don't head for the door quite yet. You don't need to memorize any dates. I'll try to focus on the gory stuff, and you probably won't actually learn anything. The sooner we rip this proverbial band-aid of history off, the sooner we can get into the good stuff we all know and love. We'll start in Egypt. Theater started in Egypt nearly 5,000 years ago. There are 5 major types of plays like Life After Death.
Hey, what are you doing with that knife? Wow. So this is what it looks like when you die. Looks a lot like a theater in Oklahoma.
Plays of magical healing.
That's right. If you order now from the Pharaoh Pharmacy, you'll get not 1, but 2 casks of Happy Osiris. 1 drop of this under your tongue will make you forget whatever was ailing you. Call now and send your name with a stone tablet to...
And plays about the gods, the crowning of kings, and the pharaoh's 30th year on the throne, because most people didn't live past their 20s. Wow, that'd make me middle-aged. I'd be a 17-year-old with a midlife crisis. That's depressing to think about.
Boring.
Moving on to Greece. The country, not the musical.
Right.
We knew that.
No, you didn't.
You're right. But can we keep the costumes?
Fine. The Greeks developed the tragedy.
The tragedy is when just about everything that can go wrong does go wrong.
Oh, like that time you sent that really desperate note to Laura McNally?
Shut up.
And it was all like, roses are red, violets are blue. If you don't date me, I'll cry myself to sleep. And then it turns out that her mom worked for the news, and she read it on air.
I know all of this.
And then you tried to talk to her, but she kept ignoring you, so you went to her house and tried to be all suave, but ended up walking in on her dad doing yoga in the nude?
Shut up!
Yeah, like I said, that'd be an example of a tragedy.
Oh, great. I'm never gonna lose this.
The Greeks also created the first trilogies.
So, you mean crazy? That's a.
Yeah, why does that surprise you?
Well, I don't know.
Idiot.
Traveling storytellers would perform from memory the most famous epic poems of the time, the Iliad and the Odyssey, written by Homer. Aren't you going to say anything about the author's funny name?
No, we are professionals.
The Iliad is all about the mighty Trojans and...
Whoa, I don't think we ought to get into all that. I mean, we learned about those in health class.
But as I was saying, there was a great battle of the most beautiful woman in the world.
I am Helen, the base that launched 1,000 ships.
Whoa! So you mean to tell me that this is the hottest girl we had backstage? Really? I mean, we do want to make this believable, don't we?
When do I get to kill him again?
Not until the Romans, but they're up next.
Cool.
These stories were full of adventure and strange creatures like the Cyclops, the 100-handed ones, and sorceresses who would turn people into pigs.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo, your face.
On!
The Greeks were conquered by the Romans, and they adopted their theater, but they soon grew bored with the tragedy and built altars so they could include public executions.
Hey, are they called Romans because they roam around a lot?
Hey, are they called Romans? Does anybody care?
China was also pioneering drama as far back as 2000 BC. It started as interpretive dance, ancestor worship, and military celebrations. Oh, and all female roles are played by men. Eventually, modern theater came to England. But all the female parts were still played by men. The Elizabethan period brought in the greatest writer of all time, William Shakespeare. Meanwhile, in Italy, commedia dell'arte was taking off. These are short plays performed in the streets and included improvisation.
Name an animal.
Hippo.
Look at me, I'm a hippo.
Mimes.
Hey, are they called mimes? If a tree falls on the mime in the forest, does it make a sound?
Hey, if a tree falls on a lime in the forest, does anybody care?
And jugglers.
I forgot I can't juggle. Do you think they know this?
No, you played it off like a professional.
Mom! Hey, Mom!
Now after this,
Mom! Mom! I think they like my jacket.
What are you doing?
Listen, guys. You did great.
he's messing everything up. We've got another 400 years to go.
Jeez, wake me when it's over. Let's just move on.
But
I'll talk to him.
fine. Let's go, guys.
We wasn't done yet.
Have you ever actually been to a show?
Well, don't be ridiculous. Okay, no, but I don't see what that's to do with anything.
Yeah, that explains why you don't know how to act when there are actors on the stage.
Listen, I pretty much took this assistant director job because I like to boss people around. So if you're not doing anything, I could really use a coffee. 2 creams, no sugar. Thanks.
Well, to begin with, you're breaking the fourth wall.
The fourth wall? What
The
is
most
that?
basic thing you need to know is that there's an invisible wall and you don't get to cross it.
Invisible wall? What is this, Dungeons and Dragons? Do you have an invincibility crystal in a healing orb?
It's just invisible, all right? You need to pretend that it's there even though it doesn't.
Like the aliens do when I'm sleeping?
What? It's invisible, okay? It doesn't exist.
Like the lost city of Atlanta?
Whatever. You just don't go through it.
You mean like this?
Dude.
Or like this?
No, stop.
Look at me, I'm breaking the fourth wall! You stick your glabella in, you stick your glabella out. You do the hokey pokey and you shake it all about.
Did your mother drop you as a child?
Your glabella is just the space between your eyes, but it's funny because it sounds naughty.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you in your glabella if you don't shut up.
Are you ready for the first play? I like to nap between acts.
Well, then get off your feet.
I will.
We continue our review of all things theatrical with that classic Dickens tale, A Christmas Carol. What do you mean Tiny Tim had to go home to get his ukulele? That doesn't even make sense. No, you don't actually need to bring a Christmas goose. Just tell him to put it back. He seasoned it? Seasoned with what? You know what? No, don't apologize. If you're going to be difficult, we'll do A Christmas Carol later. Can somebody wake up the assistant director?
Dude, I just had the craziest dream. It was production night, and Miss Kingsburg took off without us, and we had to perform the whole musical by ourselves. Isn't that crazy? Oh, crap.
Romeo and Juliet, Othello, The Crucible, and Oedipus Rex. All classic plays with strong male leads who had to face homicidal in-laws, backstabbing friends, puritanical judicial systems, and even being dunked on the side of the road as an infant. But these men overcame all of these seemingly insurmountable obstacles. They persevered only to be brought down by the most diabolical thing man has ever faced.
The music of John Tesh?
No. Women.
Well, life is like a snow globe, it seems so crystal clear, till a woman shakes it up and then you got so much to fear. Is she in it for your money? Is she in it for true love? Or will she stab you in the back and send you up to God above? Life is like a snow globe, it seems so crystal clear, till a woman shakes it up and then you got so much to fear.
I was doing fine, then I set my eyes on Juliet. I nearly lost my mind. All I wanted was some loving, then I'd be on my way. But she said, you gotta marry me before you climb my balcony. How was I to know her cousin had it out for me? Not to mention all her creepy suicidal tendencies.
Shakespeare has a way of really sticking it to the man. Once a tragedy's begun, you can't avoid death's chilly hand. I had a lovely wife, her name was Desdemona, but this evil dude Iago was the jealous little loner. He admitted it looked like she'd been cheating, so I went in for the kill. I suffocated her with the pillow instead of calling Dr. Phil.
When I found out what I'd done, I shoved needles in both my eyes. And my mother, who was now my wife, she went and took her own life. But we'd already had 4 children, so I was both their dad and half-brother. That really complicated things. I'm still cool. I'm sorry. You can come back. It's not that bad. It's really not.
You married your mother.
while we have some downtime, we thought we might answer some questions you guys asked before the show up in the lobby. Our first question comes from Joe Hunter from Palmco. Joe asked, what does it take to become an assistant director?
Well, it takes the ability to think outside the box and have a creative spirit.
Good answer. As far as stage managing is concerned,
Evan, let's just stick to the question.
okay. Question number 2 comes from Miss Heather Luscious. Heather asks, is the assistant director single? If so, what night is he available? These aren't really the questions we were looking for, so I'm just going to move on.
Now, wait a minute. The girl asked a thought-provoking question. I think she deserves an answer.
Whatever.
Miss Luscious, I am single, and I will go out on a date with you if you can answer, if you can figure out what my favorite word is, okay? Give up. The word is soup, because it puts you and I together.
Wow. We have one more question here, and it... Come on.
What? What does it say?
It's from the President of the United States of Cool.
And what does this president of Cool ask?
Would the assistant director like to be my new vice president in charge of chicks?
Well, as a matter of fact, I would.
Now wait a minute. These are all in your handwriting.
What? No, that's ridiculous.
Where'd you put the real questions? Put them in here, man. The bucket.
Miss Luscious, remember, you and I.
She's a figment of your imagination. You made her up.
That's fine by me.
Here's a question. Michael from Stillwater. Michael asks, how do actors stay in mental shape when rehearsing for a production? Great question. We'll bring out 2 of our actors to show you. Can I get Aiden and Allison out here, please? This is Aiden,
Hi.
and that's Allison.
Hello.
And as experienced high school actors, they're gonna tell you what it takes.
We got it, guys. Well, we usually rehearse starting with warm-ups, tongue twisters, stretches, all that sort of thing. And after we ramp the volume of voice, we sometimes play improvisation games. Anybody else interested in playing a little game with us? Anybody? Me? Hello? Anybody at all? I will volunteer. Fine, you can play. I mean, I don't want to be pushy, but I mean, if they want, you're playing, got it? Okay, all right, yes. Okay, this little game called Murder. Who, where, and how. Ooh, sounds scary. We played backstage before the show. Right. What are the rules again? Okay, first, the volunteer covers up for yours. That's me. Oh, that's me. Yeah, she covers up her ears, and then I'll start to ask you for an occupation, a location, and a murder weapon. Can somebody give me an occupation?
Street pharmacist, farmer, teacher,
Firefighter!
lawyer.
Lawyer. Excellent. A place for the murder to take place.
Cool.
Bull!
Grocery store. Very well. And lastly, a murder weapon. A light bulb? How would you kill someone with a light bulb? It doesn't sound very bright. Anyways, so we got a lawyer who's killed in a grocery store, but let's say chucking on a light bulb. Very well. Now, when I start to describe, it's Allie. I can't use English. I'm only allowed to talk in gibberish and use hand gestures. You folks have a very important job. You need to tell her when she's getting warned. You'll just yell, yeah. Let's try it. Yeah! Yeah. Now, when she guesses wrong, you start to boo. Thank you. And when she guesses it correctly, you'll yell, woo! Let's try it. Okay, very well. Now, let's give this a shot. Allie, you ready? Allie. Allie! Yes, hello, how are you doing? You ready? Oh yeah, okay.
First occupation.
Pharmacist? A teacher? A lawyer! Yeah.
Beep. Beep.
A basketball player. Oh, a professional cooker. The grocery store. Light bulb.
I didn't even do anything.
I know. Light bulbs are scary. Yeah, you ever see them? They're just up there and they hanging out. They're like, Allie, eat me, I'm so delicious. Like, you can hear them all the time.
Okay.
Biggest
Let's put this all together.
Oh, okay, so. Oh, you were a liar?
Who was killed in a
Grocery store.
by a
Light bulb.
All right, so what have you got there?
I got a bunch of old scripts. Oh no.
What?
Melodrama.
No, what else have you got?
Now wait a minute. Melodramas have been a staple of high school theater since the dawn of time.
1974.
Yeah, pretty much.
Love Tied to the Tracks. Misery McGee Strikes Again. Deviant Deeds on Devil's Island. My Principal the Zombie.
You got a whole stack here. We don't have time to act all these out.
Oh, but you don't have to.
Who are you?
My name is Sarah Jones. I'm a graduate student at NYU, and I'm studying to working on the phenomenon of melodramas in high schools.
Why melodrama?
Well, you see, I'm studying to be an expert on formula of script. Basically, you take the same play from each of these little melodramas, act in a couple of actors, and you can crank out play after play.
Well, how could you write a thesis on that?
No, that was the last scene.
Oh, my bad.
Still bad.
Yeah.
Tough crowd, my bad.
Hold on.
Well, do you have a couple of actors I can borrow?
I'll
Maybe
get
we
you
can
some.
share the crowd. All right, cool. It's a stage, all right. You're gonna play, the lead, the boy lead. You're gonna play the villain, and you're gonna play the female lead. Melodramas are full with off-the-wall characters, so don't be surprised if I give you crazy parts. And does anybody have a watch with a second hand?
Oh, I do.
Can you tell me when it reaches 0?
And go.
First you need a setting, you've gotta have a place like the old western islands or deep in outer space, and you need a man, a young strapping man. He's the hero and protagonist, it's all part of the plan. And then a girl, she's gotta be a cutie, watch the plot unfold as the guy gets
impressive, but I hate to tell you, I clocked it at a minute 19.
What? Okay, alright. I know I have a few bugs to work out, but we can work on this, alright? We'll just go again, pick up the pace, and we'll be good. So yeah, here we go. There should need a setting, the needs have a place like the old Western Islands or deep in outer space, and you need a man, a young strapping man. He's the hero, the protagonist, it's all part of the plan. And then a girl, she's gotta be a cutie, watch the plot unfurl as the guy gets through. But holy cow, there's a big surprise. Long lost relative in disguise. Sure, the guy who's up with her brother and not to be introduced. That's who we introduce him. The villain, the bad guy wants her yesterday. He's lost it, even though she finds him disgusting. True, the battle they had, the double battle. The good guy when it dresses and he got the guy. Good, the murder insists. And that's it wants her yesterday. He's lost it. Every melodrama. Yeehaw!
Another classic high school play and one of America's most touching of all time is
Louisa May Alcott's Little Women.
Little Women.
Yeah, Little Women.
Yeah.
Ladies, what's going on? You're not even in costume.
We refuse to let you oppress actresses.
That's right. You think we'll just bow down and take any part you give us?
And waiting for men to find our part worthy enough to marry? No.
And what a degrading title.
What are you talking about? Little Women is America's exception for classic American theater. It has many strong female roles, while the majority of plays unfortunately leave women with one minor dimensional roles.
Don't try and act like you understand. If that's true, why is it called Little Women?
What would you rather they call it? Big women?
Are you calling us fat?
No!
And we know about those other plays like The Music Man. Not The Music Woman or The Little Man, but The Music Man. Why didn't we get the cast in that role?
Because there are 4 of you, and the Music Man has one major male role.
Just another one of your controlling women. We aren't going to allow you to rule this theater with your brutish testosterone-induced ways.
But what about the Little Women skit?
Oh, don't worry, we recast it. Come on out, boys.
We have parts for you too as well.
You guys see this too, right? Yeah, you see that? What is going on? You guys are in on this?
Well,
Tell me what?
we tried to resist them. They're stronger than us.
Dude!
Well, it's true. They give us rug burns.
Well, it's all over now.
Oh, no, it's not.
And now we present to you Little Men.
I. Oh, I'm Joe, the tomboy of the family.
And I am Meg, the most practical.
I am Ben, so shy and frail. I hope that I do not die and create a burden for my family.
And I am Amy, the youngest and of course the prettiest.
Now, Amy, don't boast.
Let us have some fun.
I feel fat in this dress. Why did I get stuck with the ugly dress?
Because you lost your rock, paper, scissors fair and square, and not keeping characters, ruining the illusion of reality. Yes, let us have some fun. Why don't we practice our multiplication tables?
That sounds a little basic, but okay.
Oh, my heart is fluttering faster than that time we ate cookies before Sunday service.
I'll start. 3 times 7.
Oh, me! 21!
Quiet, Joe. Someone might hear us.
4 times 7.
Oh, me. 28.
Now you know that 7 is the devil's number. Shame on you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, for the love of... What? I'm done with this. This is the stupidest scene I've ever been in.
Can't you just hang in there a little longer?
Why would I ever want to continue doing this?
Well, I'm experiencing a comfort level I've never felt in my entire life. I want to keep going.
Alright, that's enough. If you're actually enjoying yourself, then this is completely pointless.
Hang on, this isn't completely pointless. There's nothing funnier than a boy in a dress. Allow me to elaborate. You'll always get a giggle if you dress him up in drag. You'll always get a giggle if you dress him up in drag. It might be kinda cheesy or even kinda sleazy, but life is so darn easy if you dress him up in drag. Tom Hanks is quite the actor, a real movie star. This guy has won some Oscars, he's really come quite far. But in the early 80s, before he made it big, you can see him on Close and Bottom staring with a stand awake.
You'll always get a giggle if you dress him up in drag. You'll always get a giggle if you dress him up in drag. Put a dress up on a dude, but they'll show gratitude if you dress him up in drag.
Don't worry about your father hiding out of shame. If he wants to know what's going on, Shakespeare is to blame. Boys played all the girls, yes, they dressed in drag back then. And in case you didn't listen, we'll tell you once again.
You'll always get a giggle if you dress him up in drag. You'll always get a giggle if you dress him up in drag.
Listener is dressed up like a sister. Don't be feeling guilty if you dress like Uncle Milty. You'll hear laughs and squeals if you dress them up in heels. You'll always get a giggle if you dress them up in drag.
That's it. You hog the spotlight for long enough.
And now time for our play, Women with a Y, a surrealistic journey through time and space.
Great. Surrealism. Why not just beat the audience with a stick?
Truth.
Yeah, truth?
Are you even familiar with surrealism?
Let's know. We read some Beckett and Stoppard. We're good to go.
I mean, really, what's not to get?
And now, Women, a surrealistic journey through time and space.
I am the banana of truth. Banana of truth, guys.
Where are we?
We're nowhere and here. Everywhere and nowhere. There goes the banana.
I understand. Tails.
And the journey continues.
This doesn't make any sense. There's nothing to get.
Just do it, or your bunny is gonna get wet and you'll hurt his ears.
Woof woof. Meow meow.
All the world has to offer us is trapped in the communication of our hands.
Meow meow. Woof woof.
The man in the moon has no mother. The man in the moon has no mother.
The journey continues.
Tails again.
Alright, how much longer do we need to stay up this day with this steaming pile?
You're breaking character.
Oh, I'm gonna break something.
Oh, really?
You're lucky this.
Yeah.
You're lucky this show's rated PG. Or I'd show you how to communicate with my hand.
You really want to show me? Why are you doing this? No, you don't.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, things have gotten a bit out of hand. How do we deal with this? That I can tell you with one word. No, but that's really close. Intermission, 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 intermission. Take a break.
Go to the lobby, get yourself a snack. Take a little break, don't worry, we'll be back. This means our show is more than halfway done. Maybe Act 2 will be better than Act 1.
Intermission,
Intermission, intermission, intermission, intermission, intermission, intermission.
siesta time.
We hope that was right, was enough to make you smile. Yeah, Miss Treasure, you've been sitting for a while. Very tight, we should be moving by. Hurry to the restroom, there might be a line.
Intermission, 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 intermission. Don't go too far, we'll be back.
You can use the bathroom now if you need to.
Hi, guys.
Goodbye.
Over the years, many high schools have produced that classic Dickens story, A Christmas Carol, and Watts Booth's show would be complete without the overdone gimmick of turning a classic work of English literature into a base and uninspired rap number that would leave Mr. Dickens spitting in his grave. So now be prepared to shake your fist and utter disgust at our version entitled A Christmas Carol, sponsored by Reebok.
Yo, 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 I'm Scrooge, and this is my home dog, the ghost of the past, present, and future. I'm a triple threat. And, where's Tiny Tim? His wig. Who are you supposed to be?
Oh, I'm Tiny Tim. Don't you know Tiny Tim?
Yeah, I know who Tiny Tim is. So, right name, wrong character.
There's another Tiny Tim?
Yeah, you know, A Christmas Carol.
No.
God blesses everyone?
No.
Dickens?
There's no need for foul language.
Oh, this is not gonna work, brother.
Oh, fine. You want me to go home and get my wig, tune my ukulele just for this event, and now you don't even want me to be a part of it. It's just like you guys.
Listen, it's all right. You know,
This is just like the time I went out for the volleyball team. No, you can't play with us. You're not a girl. How was I supposed to know they didn't have a men's league? Guys play volleyball too sometimes.
Fine, fine. You can still be part of the skit.
No, I don't want your pity.
I can't win.
listen, it's all right. You can still be in the part with us. You could just beatbox, you know? And whenever we point to you, your part would be, God bless us, everyone. Think you can handle that?
Shoot, can I handle that? Yeah, I'm the beatboxing master. Boots and cats. Boots and cats. Boots and cats.
Aye, when you're ready, G.
When I say Bob, you say humbug. Bob! Humbug! Bob!
Give it up, everybody, for Ebenezer, the rapping geezer.
There was an old man living long ago, sitting in his office, hogging all his gold. His name was Scrooge, and he liked his money. Nothing ever made him smile, nothing ever seemed funny.
He had a little worker, his name was Bob Cratchit. poor Bob's Racky with mouths to feed and a mortgage to pay. He had to deal with the code every single day.
Every day, he had to deal with the cold every single day.
When Christmas rolled around, Bobby asked for a break. Scrooge didn't even care. He told him, "Go jump in your lake." But he softened just a bit and let Cratchit head on home. Scrooge rested to bed to rest his crabby bones.
Mr. Scrooge crawled into bed to rest his crabby bones. Mr. Scrooge crawled into bed to rest his crabby bones.
The night started off no different from the rest. The chains began to rattle, his heart pounded his chest. Was a friend of a spirit who died some time ago, warning Scrooge that his life would change forevermore.
2 ghosts through the take. Scrooge on a crazy trip, spinning him through time and space. But Scrooge didn't give a rip. He said, "Bah humbug," and he fell right back to sleep. But it wasn't too long till he was right back on his feet.
Back on his feet, back on his feet. Mr. Scrooge was back on his stinky, wrinkly feet.
Opening up his heart, geriatric heart. He just set his money loose, so he went to the butcher to buy a great big goose.
He gave it to the Cratchits to eat on Christmas morn, along with some corn and a side of corn.
Put up with everyone.
God bless us, everyone.
His name's Cratchit.
If he's got an itch, you know he's gonna scratch it.
If his face get a rip, you know he's gonna patch it.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
It's not Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Period.
I really must admit, I'm getting pretty sick of musicals that don't know when to quit. They seem to have a song to go along with every little act their players commit. But not us! Oh no! I wouldn't want to let my audience without first letting them in on it. To be perfectly honest, this is a gratuitous number. We haven't got a reason to sing. Still, how long do you think we can make this last? It's not clear why all of us are here. It's a gratuitous number, and we're gonna sing it for you.
This is a gratuitous number. We haven't got a reason
occupational hazard.
I didn't know that break a leg was a figure of speech for good luck. I said I was sorry.
Oh, 'cause sorry fixes my big toenail.
Gross.
Guys, we can't do any of these plays.
Oh, why not?
They're copyrighted. We can get sued if we don't pay royalties to the authors.
Copyright infringement? Oh my gosh. Like, I'm so scared. See, I burned over 1,000 movies in the past month, and nothing, I mean nothing, has ever happened to me.
We lose more students that way.
Weren't you guys just talking about improvisation?
Yeah.
Well, we take the play and we do it, but we change a couple things up and we don't say the title. Then we can't get sued.
Plus, I might make something like The Music Man more entertaining.
Hey, no real titles, remember?
I mean, Kazakhstan.
Maybe you should leave it up to us.
Yeah.
Break a leg.
Sweet revenge.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Start. And go.
It's a tragic tale of an abnormal brain placed in a body of a bird. We give you Franken chicken.
Dear my creation, live!
Lightning bolts! Lightning bolts!
Kill it!
The bird, the monster! Oh my.
And scene. Next script. And go.
We brand you with the letter B for playing the worst instrument of all, the banjo.
But I can't help it. I love the banjo.
What are you talking about? Nobody loves the banjo.
Where's your daughter?
Here I am.
What was your name again? Thomas? Jack?
I have something to tell you, my love. Your father, he and I, we had an unforbidden love. I was a banjo player, and he played. Tell me, mother, thanks, xylophone. We're imagine two incompatible lovers.
And scene. Next script.
The hills are alive with the sound of kazoos.
And scene. Next script.
Pee-pee. What? Pee-pee. What did you just say? I don't have anything to feed you. Must be cookies. You're not gonna get cookies at this hour. I mean, I got a sandwich in my back pocket. Cookies. The only place I'm gonna get cookies is from that bakery where the maniacal sadistic bakery that married the woman I love works at. I'm not going there.
You want some buttercream frosting?
And scene. Next script.
You go on and get out of here. You can't treat a woman like this and expect her to keep running back to you.
I want my girl! Please send my girl down here, please!
Go home. You're so messed up you can't even remember her name.
Sure I do. What do you mean? Umbrella!
Nope.
Whiskers. How about we give these guys a round of applause?
Now, I've been saving something very special for the end of the show.
Really?
Yeah. As you may or may not know, I am a student of mine.
I did not. How long have you... You're back? Why did you leave?
I'd like to tell you that, I was just testing you, and I'd like to tell you that I'm super proud of all the work that you've done, and I'd like to tell you that this was really amazing, and...
Is that what's going on?
No. This idiot locked me in the trunk of his car! What?
You!
I can't take the guilt any longer! I confess, I locked Miss Keysbury in the trunk of my car.
You aren't confessing anything. I just told them that.
You're real.
Because Miss Keysbury has all the control. She wants to make people laugh. I want to make people cry. I want to make people think.
I never knew that. What did you have in mind?
I call it silence is the key to the soul. 4.5 hours of nothing but mime stuck in loveless relationships.
You know what? That's great. That's great. And you'll have 3 months to perfect it. Yeah. You can work on it for like the 300 hours of detention that I'm assigning you for pulling this little stunt. And you can clean up this mess. Come on, everybody, cast party. You've earned it.
You're paid.
I'm not paid. You're paid.
You okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm good.
So I was coming back to grab the dress.
No.
I wanted to tell you that I think you actually did a really good job.
Really?
Yeah. You know, some things were quite good. Some things were actually really good.
Be specific.
Like that little gratuitous number bit that we did. I didn't even think you knew what the word gratuitous meant.
I have a thesaurus.
You know, you drive me crazy.
My mom says that all the time.
And half the time I want to strangle you until your eyes bug out. And once, I saw you walking down the hall, and I locked myself in my own locker just so I wouldn't have to talk to you.
Okay, enough.
But
But what?
I was thinking, maybe we should try and write a show together.
Really?
How many plays have you auditioned for?
14.
And how many times have you gotten the assistant director?
14.
And if we write and direct our own show, we'll get to be the stars. No more prompting from the back,
Or having to get food for the actors.
or cleaning the dressing room.
Or slipping Imodium into actors' drinks, praying that they can't go on, so they ask me to be the lead at the last second.
I have been in and out of the bathroom all night.
Those cookies weren't meant for you.
If we wrote and directed our own show, we wouldn't have to share the spotlight with anyone ever again.
We'll find a spotlight big enough for two. The
then we'll be on our way. Should we head for Hollywood first, or start out on Broadway? As a pair, we know there's nothing we can't do. All we need is a spotlight big enough for two. You know what? Let's get started.
Really? What about the party?
Ah, forget the party. I have some paper and a pencil in my locker. I'll just be right back.
We'll find a spotlight big enough for me. I don't need to share the glare, but just one name on the marquee. I don't need that guy around to cramp my style. That audience smile. Hey, what's going on?
Spotlight needs a lighting crew. What the heck are you thinking? We're standing right here watching you. Your ego's twice the size of Fenway Park. Don't mess with the geeks. We'll leave you in the dark.
Light should shine on everyone, the players and the crew. But one more thing before we're done, the light should also shine on you. A spotlight big enough for all. You made it through the show, and you deserve a curtain call. You stuck by us when times were tough. You didn't leave when scenes were rough. But now that's it, we're done. We hope you all had fun. The exits are over there. Get out of your chair. No, seriously, we're not kidding. Get out so long, go home. Good night. Good
Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you sticking with us. It's been a week and a half, so